Question number 51. Which of the following are considered as restricted random sampling? First one is stratified sampling, second one is cluster sampling, third one is simple random sampling, and fourth one is judgment sampling. Yes, which of the given four samplings, which are the sampling methods are known as the restricted random sampling? Four options are given here. Here the right answer is option B is the right answer. For 1 and 2, stratified sampling and cluster sampling are known as the restricted random sampling. Yes, let us move to the next question. Question number 52. In the adjusted R square, the adjustment made for which of the following? First one, the degrees of freedom associated with sum of squares. Second one, the sample size associated with sum of squares. Third one, missing data. Fourth one, inflation rate. Friends, in this question I have little confusion. So if anyone has solved this question, please comment the answer in the comment box. Yes, you can comment the answer in the comment box. So let us move to the question number 53. 53 also there is calculation I did not solve yet. If anyone has solved this answer, please comment the answer in the comment box. Just write the question number and answer. Yes. Question number 54. The main objectives of IMF are: first one, worldwide convertibility of currencies in foreign exchange market. Second one, restore reasonable stability of exchange rates. Third one, to combine exchange rates stability with national monetary and fiscal policy. Then fourth one, to fix the tariff rate in cross-border trade. Yes, four options are given here. Here the right answer is option B. 1, 2 and 3 are the correct here. The main objectives of IMF are worldwide convertibility of currencies in foreign exchange market, restore reasonable stability of exchange rate, to combine exchange rate stability with national monetary and fiscal policy. 1, 2 and 3 are correct here. So option B is the right answer. Yes, next question number 55. The difference between the GATT and WTO are: first one is GATT had no legal status, but the WTO has legal status. Second one, in the case of the GATT, any member could stay out of the agreement, whereas under the WTO the agreements are permanent and binding on all the members. Third one, the GATT had huge organizational setup, whereas the WTO has a small secretariat managed by Director General. Fourth one, under the GATT, the member countries used to have annual meeting, whereas the WTO members meet once in a decade. Here I think the option D is the right answer. Yes, friends, in this question also little confusion is there, but I think option D is the right answer. Question number 56. Factor endowment theory is also known as. Yes, I hope everyone know this answer. Option A, theory of reciprocal demand. Option B, modern theory of international trade. Option C, classical theory of international trade. Option D, factor proportion theory of international trade. Yes, here the factor endowment theory is known as the modern theory of international trade and also factor proportion theory of international trade. So B and D are correct here. Option C is the right answer. Question number 57, very easy question. The functions of budgetary policy primarily include allocative function, distribution function, stabilization function and growth function. Yes, 1, 2 are correct and 3 are correct here. So option B is the right answer. Question number 58. Social costs include. Social costs include: first one, government expenditure. Second one, charities by companies. Third one, donations by individuals. Fourth one, externalities. Yes, here the right answer is option D. That is externalities. It is the example for social cost. I think option D is the right answer. Yes. Let us move to the question number 59. And please, friends, please remember these are the expected answer keys. After releasing the official answer keys, some questions answers may change also. Okay, question number 59. From which of the two functions of money the demand for money arises? First one, circular flow of money. Second one, foreign exchange value of money. Third one, money as a medium of exchange. Fourth one, money as a store of value. Yes, here the right answer is option B. Third and fourth are correct here. Money as a medium of exchange, money as a store of value. So the option B is the right answer. Question number 60. The theory of economic development contributed by J. A. Schumpeter is mainly based on first one, innovation, entrepreneurship. Second one, circular flow, profit. Third one, population growth, productivity. Fourth one, capital market and finance. Yes, here there is no doubt. Option B is the correct answer. Innovation, entrepreneurship, and circular flow and profit. Yes, this option B is the right answer. There is no any confusion in this question. Question number 61. The main idea of Karl Marx's theory of development consists of first one, class struggle, reserve army. Second one, labor capitalist crisis. Third one, marginal utility, maximum consumption. Fourth one, innovation and intervention. Yes, in this question also there is no any confusion. Option A is the right answer. That is the main idea of Karl Marx theory are class struggle and reserve army and labor and capitalist crisis. Question number 62. W. Rostow identified which of the following stages has important in the process of economic development. First one, traditional society, precondition for takeoff. Yes, correct. Then the takeoff, drive to maturity, high mass consumption. Yes, these are the 5 stages of W. Rostow. Advanced, okay, 1 and 2 means option D is the correct answer. Yes, there is no doubt that this is the right answer. Question number 63. Why conventional microeconomics principles are inadequate to analyze the resource allocation of environmental and natural resources? First one, environmental and natural resources are generally public goods in nature. Second one, environmental and natural resources usage involves intergenerational and intragenerational equity. Third one, many decisions about environmental and natural resources are irreversible. Fourth one, some of the natural resources are exhaustible resources. Yes, here I think the right answer for this question is option B. 1, 2, 3, 4 all are correct. Question number 64. Identify the reasons for declining sex ratio in India. First one, high maternal mortality rate. Second one, sex selective abortions. Third one, increase in age at marriage. So 4 options are given here. I think option D, all of the above are right answer. Question number 65. The reasons for increase in the value of marginal user cost. When marginal cost of extraction is constant. First one, the marginal cost of extraction pushes up the value of marginal user cost. Second one, increase in the users of the resource. Third one, increase in scarcity due to depletion of the resource. Fourth one, unwillingness of the buyers to reduce the demand. So here 4 options are given. The right answer is option A, 1 and 2. Yes, I think option A is the correct answer. Then question number 66. The reasons that caused the slowdown in Indian economy during 2019-20. Falling consumer expenditure, reduced investment, low credit uptake, global recession. Yes, all of the above are right answer. So option A is the correct answer. Question number 67. Which of the following has fundamentally redefined the federal fiscal relations in India? Option A, abolition of planning commission. Second one, introduction of goods and services. Third one, abolition of distinction between plan and non-plan expenditure. Yes, all of the 3 are right here. So here option D is the correct answer. Next, match the following. Question number 68. Unknown quality, unknown action, efficiency wage, diversification, moral hazard, risk management, adverse selection, principal and agent problem. Yes, here option A is the right answer. A is related to 3. That is, unknown quality leads to adverse selection. Then unknown action will lead to moral hazard. Efficiency wage is related to principal agent problem. Diversification is related to risk management. Question number 69. Match the theories. sunspot theory, psychological theory, innovation theory, cobweb theory. Here J. Schumpeter, Calder, A.C. Pigou, Jevons. As you all know, innovation theory is given by J. Schumpeter. C is 1. Yes, C is 1 in only one option. So option A is the right answer. Sunspot theory is given by Jevons. Then B is 3. Psychological theory is given by Pigou. D is 2. Cobweb theory is given by Calder. Yes, question number 70. Match the distribution in list 1 with items 2. Binomial distribution, Poisson distribution, exponential distribution, normal distribution. And here probability distribution of time, symmetrical curve, average number of occurrences per period, Bernoulli process. Yes, here as we all know, normal distribution, in case of normal distribution, the curve will be symmetrical. So D is 2. That is only one option is there, D is 2. So option B is the correct answer. Yes, question number 71. Match the types of matrices in list 1 with the descriptions matrices in list 2. Yes, column vector, square matrix, identity matrix, and singular matrix. Here the determinant of matrix is 0, elements in single column, square matrix with all diagonal elements are ones and all other elements are zeros, equal number of rows and columns. So here the right answer is option C is the correct answer. Means A is 2, column vector means elements in single column. Then B is 4, square matrix means equal number of rows and columns. C is 3, identity matrix means square matrix with all diagonal elements are ones and all other elements are zeros. Singular matrix means the determinant of matrix is 0. Question number 72. GAT, IMF, IBID, UNO. Managing the balance of payments, development finance, maintenance of peace among nations, trade. Yes, as we all know, IMF it is for managing the balance of payment. Then UNO is for maintaining peace among the nations. So B is 1. So B is 1. We can eliminate option C. Then UNO is 3. D is 3. So D is 3. We can eliminate this one. So then IBID is for GAT. So C is 4. So option A is the correct answer. Then GAT is for development finance. Question number 73. Match the following lists and indicate the correct codes from those given below the list. List 1, rival and excludable, non-rival and non-excludable, non-rival and excludable, rival and non-excludable, street light, village grassland, pen, private museum. Non-rival and non-excludable means street light. As we all know, it is a pure public good, non-rivalrous and non-excludable. Yes, 2 is A. 2 is A. There is only one option, that is 2 is A. So option A is the correct answer. 1 is C, rival and excludable. Yes, pen, it is rival and also it is excludable. And non-rival and non-excludable is street light. And 3 is D, non-rival and excludable, private goods, that is private museum. Rival and excludable, village grass. Next, question number 74. This we know. Fisher equation is P is equal to mv plus m1 u1 divided by T. So A is 2. So A is 2. Okay, we can eliminate option A and option D. Yes, and Robertson's equation we know P is equal to Kr divided by M. B is 3. So B is 3. So option C is the right answer. Yes, Fisher equation Me plus M1 V1 divided by T. Robertson's equation P is equal to Kr divided by M. Then Keynes equation N is equal to Pk. Then Pigou's equation P is equal to M upon Kt. Then question number 75. Match the following. This is also very easy question. The Wealth of Nation, it is written by Adam Smith. Asian Drama, it is written by Gunnar Myrdal. The General Theory of Employment and Interest and Money is written by J.M. Keynes. Das Kapital is written by Karl Marx. So the right answer is option B. Question number 76. Match the two lists given below and indicate the correct option from among the codes given below. Question number 76. Here timber, clean water, recreation spot, ecosystem services. Travel cost method, contingent valuation method, market price approach, avoidance cost approach. Yes, here the right answer is option A is the correct answer. One is C, timber means market price approach. Then 2 is the clean water, avoidance cost approach. Then 3 is A, recreation spot means travel cost method, ecosystem services, contingent valuation method. Question number 77. List 1, poverty line estimation. Yes, when it comes to poverty line estimation, we know it is Suresh Tendulkar committee. A is 4. We can eliminate option B. Then green revolution, M.S. Swaminathan, we know. Then D is 1. D is 1. So option A is the right answer. Poverty line estimation, Suresh Tendulkar. Then B is 3, financial sector reforms, M. Narasimhan. Tax reforms, Raja Chalaya. Green revolution, M.S. Swaminathan. Question number 78. Yes, for question number 78, the right answer is option B is the correct answer. A is 2, industrial policy 1948, increasing production. Then B is 1, industrial policy 1956, classification of industries into schedule A, B and C. Then C is 4, industrial policy 1977, emphasis on small scale and cottage industry. D is 3, industrial policy 1991 is de-reservation of industries. So option B is the right answer. Yes, then question number 79. Arrange the following multipliers in a chronological order. Investment multiplier, employment multiplier, money multiplier. Yes, I think the given order is correct. So option B is the right answer. Question number 80. Arrange the following approaches to the quantity theory of money in a chronological order. Yes, as we all know, first Fisher transaction approach, then Cambridge cash approach, then Friedman quantity approach. 2, 1, 3. So option B is the right answer. Then question number 81. Arrange the year of establishment of the following in chronological order. First one is WTO, second one is UNCTAD, UNCTAD, third one is IMF, fourth one is GATT. So for this question, the right answer is option C, 3, 4, 1, 2. First one is International Monetary Fund, second one is GATT, third one is WTO, and the fourth one is UNCTAD. Question number 82. Arrange the following in chronological order of their establishment. First one is Bombay Stock Exchange, second one is SEBI, third one is Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority, Bangalore Stock Exchange. Yes, question number 82. The right answer is option D. Option D is the correct answer, I think. Then question number 83. Yes, this is also very easy question. Arrange the roster stages of growth in order as he explained. The take-off, traditional society. Yes, first one will be traditional society. Then second will be precondition for take-off. Third one is take-off stage. Then fourth will be the drive to maturity. Last one will be age of high mass consumption. So option B is the right answer. Question number 84. Arrange the following in the chronological order of their implementation. National Family Benefit Scheme, Pradhan Mantri Gramin Awas Yojana, National Maternity Benefit Scheme, Jawahar Gram Samruddhi Yojana. Yes, for this question the right answer is option A. 1, 2, 3, 4. The given order is correct. Yes, question number 85. Given below are two statements and one is labeled as assertion and the other is labeled as reason. Assertion, elasticity of supply and demand influences the sharing of tax incidence between sellers and buyers. Reason is when elasticity of supply is greater than elasticity of demand, sellers bear more incidence. Yes, for this question the right answer is option A. I think A is correct, but R is not correct here. Question number 86. Again, assertion and reasoning question. Assertion is workers and firms who have rational expectations can quickly incorporate the changes in their expected inflation for fixing wages and prices. The reason is rational expectations hypothesis assumes that people do not use all the available information to predict the future. Yes, the four options are given here. Here I think option A is the right answer. Both assertion and reason are correct. Reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Then question number 87. Assertion is the value of multiplier depends on the marginal propensity to invest. Reason is marginal propensity to consume is the proportion of aggregate rise in income that a consumer spends on the consumption. There is no doubt reason is correct, but other multiplier is multiplier depends upon MPC and MPS. So I think here option D is the right answer. A is not correct and D is correct. Yes, question number 88. Assertion is trade between countries cannot take place if a country has absolute cost disadvantage in both lines of production. Reason is trade between countries can take place if there is comparative cost advantage. Here also four options are given. Here I think the right answer is option D. A is not correct, but R is correct. Question number 89. Assertion is devaluation means lowering the value of a country's currency in terms of the other country currency by monetary authorities. Yes, there is no doubt assertion is correct. Reason is devaluation is a method of adjusting the balance of payment disequilibrium. Yes, here also four options are given, A, B, C and D. Yes, here also I think option A is the right answer. Both assertion and reason are true, correct, and the reason is right explanation. Question number 90. Given below two statements, one is labeled as assertion and the other is labeled as reason. Achieving full employment is the foremost objective of monetary policy. Reason is unemployment is socially dangerous, morally indefensible and economically wasteful. Yes, here assertion and reason both are correct, and I think there is no relationship between assertion and reason, so option B is the correct answer. Yes, question number 91. Assertion is according to Harrod actual growth is that the rate which is determined by the saving and capital supply ratio. Yes, according to Harrod actual growth rate, that is G, it is that rate which is determined by saving and capital supply ratio. Reason is growth rate is determined by the actual amount of saving and investment available in the country. Yes, for this question also I think option A is the right answer. Yes, question number 92. Assertion is economic development is a dynamic process. As correct. Option reason is in developed countries the development is stagnant. I think option A is correct. Reason is not correct. Question number 93. Assertion is fertility rates in rural India are higher. Reason is unmet need is greater in rural India. Yes, I think option C is correct. A is true or is false. 94. The assertion is the Finance Commission of India has been following the principle of cooperative federalism. Reason is the Finance Commission of India makes extensive and intensive consultations with all levels of governments to improve the quality of public spending and to promote fiscal stability. So for this question I think option A is correct. Assertion and reason are true. Reason is correct explanation of assertion. Then question number 95. Assertion is service sector has grown at higher rate after the introduction of LPG. Reason is income elasticity of demand for services is greater than 1. So I think for this question also option A is the right answer. Both assertion and reason are correct. Reason is correct explanation of assertion. Question number 96 to 100 are related to the paragraph. Here the paragraph is given. Please read the paragraph carefully and try to answer the question. Here question number 96. If India were to become the third largest country, the economy needs to grow to be a dash trillion economy. Yes, option B, 9 trillion economy is the $9 trillion economy is the correct answer. Yes, it is given in the paragraph only. Here it is there. Then question number 97. The components of the development strategy suggested include competitiveness, investment, political stability, innovativeness. Yes, for this question, I think option A is the correct answer. Competitiveness and investment. These are also given in the paragraph. You can go through it. Yes, competitiveness, investment, sufficient job, observed population, pulls women into the job market. So in these options, only competitiveness and investments are given. So 1 and 2 are correct. Question number 98. Key interconnected aspects in which reforms are to be continued. One is taxation, second one is the delivery of the benefits, third one is employment generation, fourth one is resolving financial distress. Yes, here also 4 options are given. I think all of the above are correct. So option D is the right answer. Question number 99. The eternal issues in Indian elections according to the paragraph are basic amenities, social services, livelihood, equity. Yes, I think option B is the right answer. 1, 2 and 3 only. Question number 100. The assertion is more number of women need to be employed in the formal sector for reaping the demographic dividend. Reason is currently women work mainly in the informal sector. Yes, I think option B is the correct answer. Both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is not the correct explanation of assertion.